The UK is among the worst offenders in Europe for underage drinking. On average, UK children have their first alcoholic drink at 13. More than 40% of children who start drinking before the age of 13 will go on to abuse alcohol or to become alcoholics at some point in their lives. So why do adolescents drink? This is Drunk, Reckless and Underage. Alcohol is a widely used drug, and research has shown that many teenagers are exposed to alcohol, which often takes place outside of the home. In 2012, the most popular location for underage people to consume alcohol would be in their own house or someone else's, leaving parties in second place for the most popular setting. In England, the most commonly consumed drinks by underage drinkers are beers, lagers, ciders, spirits, liquors and alcopops. Alcopops were the most popular drink with girls aged 11 to 15 until 2008, when spirits took over this trend. We asked a group of teenagers aged 16 to 17 what their favourite drink is.
Stella Artois, s'il vous plaît.
Cider. Jägermeister.
Malibu and lemonade.
Cider.
Vodka and anything.
Vodka. As you just heard, spirits are the most popular type of drink among young people. Here's Steve Lever, a local college counsellor, on his views on youth drinkers. What do you think influences young people to drink?
I think peer pressure and advertising. Everything now is geared up for getting younger people to drink. Advertisers play on brand names, making it, bottles cool, different colours, sweetening drink, just to appeal to young people.
Do you think alcohol used by underage youth is a problem?
I do. Yeah, I think over the last sort of 10 years, alcohol consumption by young people has gone up considerably, and I think that's reflected on a Friday and Saturday night when you're out and you see so many of them lying in the gutter drunk.
Do you think younger people use alcohol to solve their problems?
Yes, I do, but it's a real short-term thing, isn't it? Because as soon as you come round the next day and you've got your banging headache, all your problems are still there. So I do think so.
We interviewed groups of 16 to 18-year-olds about their drinking experiences.
Do you think alcohol used by underage youth is a serious problem?
No.
Not if it's done responsibly.
Not really, because everyone's been drinking from such a young age, so it's just kind of normal for everyone to drink.
Best to test it out before you're 18 and go out with a plan.
Yeah, I don't think it's serious, but it is somewhat of a problem.
Yeah, however it can be used in moderation.
I feel like if the government makes it a law that people underage aren't allowed to drink, then it must be serious. It must mean that it's actually going to affect your health, otherwise they wouldn't do it. They've done it for a reason.
Yeah, I'd say there's a problem because I think a lot of people think that they need to drink to have a good time.
I think if it's in your own home and you can control it, then it's alright, but if you end up getting that drunk somewhere out and you end up getting lost or something, then it becomes a problem.
Drinking too much alcohol too quickly can lead to alcohol poisons. More than 40% of children who start drinking before the age of 13 will go on to abuse alcohol or to become alcoholics at some point in their lives.
Do you care that alcohol may affect your health?
No. Not really.
No. You can't really tell when you're drinking, but I just don't like being sick.
It does on the inside probably, but from outside you don't really know that, so.
Drunk rock.
Oh, yes, I care.
Why do you care?
Well, it's never good if alcohol affects your health.
Yeah, no, but you still do it though, don't you?
Yeah, but not to like an extreme amount.
Like, I'd be quite upset if my liver failed.
Depends how much you drink, how much it does affect you.
Your livers. Affects them. Oh, good.
You're aware of it, but in the moment you don't really care. You don't think about when you're about to have a drink or it's going to affect the liver.
I think because it's taught about what happens so much in school, you kind of know when to stop.
Do you think it's a concern to others that alcohol may affect their health?
Not for people that are drinking it, I don't think they really mind.
Yeah, I suppose I kind of care about it. That's kind of the reason why I don't drink.
I think most people don't think through the consequences of their drinking. They don't care about the long-term effects.
I don't think people really think about it. So
Yeah, they just do it to get drunk.
Yeah, that's the main reason why alcohol's kind of off the plate for me.
Teenage girls in Britain are the second biggest boozers in the developed world.
How much do you usually drink at a party on a night out?
Ranges from 5 to 7 shots of alcohol.
Yeah, vodka, peach schnapps, Bacardi, beer, wine.
A bottle of wine.
A bottle of wine.
Punches, and then you get all like the stupid stuff like Smirnoff Ice, like Caribbean twist, all that stuff.
So spirits, a few glasses.
If I'm at a party, I'll drink a bottle of vodka and more if I go out.
I like mix my drinks, so it kind of doesn't add up. Like a Copperberg, and then I'll go to the bar and maybe have like some Jaeger bombs. I'll have like some vodka shots. Like
A bottle and a half of vodka or Archers.
I'd say I'd have a bottle of spirit, 4.5, 5 or 6 beers.
My mum thinks I drink Smirnoff Ice, and that's all she's doing now.
Do you think drinking makes you more sociable?
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
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 Yes.
Yes. Yeah, you don't feel more confident.
If you talk to anyone, I mean, even if it's a door,
You meet new people, and then you think they're like your best friend to them for like the whole night, and you just tell them things that they shouldn't really know. And then you wake up in the morning and you're just like, oh my god, why did I tell her that or tell him that?
It depends how much alcohol I drink. I'm either really sociable or I just cry.
I feel like in some aspects it makes you more sociable, but in the way that you're more loud and confident, whereas not drinking, you're more sociable in a sensible manner where you can actually put your real thoughts and emotions across to people.
I'd say that you'd be a lot more sociable when you actually have control over what you're doing.
Well, no, I think it doesn't make me more sociable. I mean, it might affect other people, but I think having any drink will keep me the same, I guess.
Have you had any regrets of your actions caused by drinking?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I blacked out and passed out a bathtub.
I passed out
I smashed a window.
and I had to get carried up the stairs
But to be fair, that was actually an accident.
by about 10 people,
But it was still, like, I was like, oh!
and I got wrapped in toilet paper.
Did cut my hand as well.
We both passed out at the same time.
I drank way too much at a friend's house.
I think the worst stuff's just throwing up everywhere
Some threw up in their hallway
and passing out on the floor,
and on my clothes
just having no dignity left.
and on my boyfriend's brand new shoes
With pictures taken of you coming sick.
and on the street
And then edited into other things.
and in someone's car.
Like Superman.
How do you feel about non-alcoholic drinkers at parties?
Don't really understand it.
Ridiculous.
I don't get it.
Absolutely ridiculous. Like,
It's better, if you're at a party, it's best to drink, because if not, you're just standing there awkwardly.
I don't see the point in them. Like, from like a person that drinks, pointless. They're drivers.
The sole reason for being at the party is to drive. It's up to them. They choose what they want to do. If they don't want to drink, then they don't want to drink.
Each their own. They're having a good time. All you care about parties is if everyone's having a good time, don't you really?
How do you feel about drinkers?
Depends how they are when they're drunk. They could be a funny drunk.
1 hour and 5 minutes.
It doesn't really bother me, to be honest.
I think they're horrible people, and they're what's making this world rot.
I don't think there's a problem with it. It's like your life. If you want to do it, that's fine by you. Like, you can't let anybody else dictate what you should do with your life.
What do you like best about drinking?
Confidence.
That you've got like loads of confidence and I get that really good dance moves out.
You got me looking so crazy right now. Don't be so quick to.
Yeah, especially about with all your friends as well. Like, if you're the only one that's not drinking, it's not as fun. Although it is fun watching people drink.
I think it's like the vibes and just the fact of getting drunk.
It lets you like come out your shell a bit, so automatically you're gonna have a better time.
If you're sober, you'd be like, but when you're out, you'd be like that. Like,
What don't you like about drinking?
I don't know what it's like to be drunk, and I don't know if people ever exaggerate or whatever, but my friend the other weekend ended up getting naked, vomiting and peeing in somebody's bed, which I think is a great way to spend a weekend, losing their complete control of their body. So no, I just don't see the joy in losing control and doing all that.
Hannah's found her oasis. Oh, okay. Yeah, pretty much the same. If like, people always say that they don't remember the night, then you've just wasted money and time.
And the health effects and how it makes people act how they wouldn't normally, like makes people more aggressive. and it's very expensive.
I like grew up in a family that like took me out to like family parties, and they'd all be drunk all the time. It sort of like puts you off. Don't like being around that atmosphere, and it kind of like scares you a little bit.
How it can change you, I guess, if you become violent.
Knocks out.
What? Squish his head. Squish his head. Squish his head.
It's not necessarily that I don't like it, it's just that I'd much prefer to be able to make conscious decisions and actually have control over my own body.
I don't really like the taste, and I don't really like the effort of having to buy alcohol and waste money for a little bit better night apparently, whereas I think having a nice sober night with some water and some lime would be much better.
Because you're both underage, how do you get your drink?
Steal it off friends.
I get served. So does he.
Get 18-year-olds to buy it for you.
My mum and dad get it as well. Yeah.
Steal it off my nan sometimes.
Recent surveys show that adolescents' initial motivation for drinking is to get drunk. The reason for this is that they seek the positive effects of being intoxicated, for example, to be more confident and relaxed. Despite the uprising of underage drinkers, there's no doubt that it will stop anytime soon. Thanks for watching.